Hi, I'm Irene Soucy, a licensed and registered dietitian working with you and your neighbors all throughout the communities in Delaware. Welcome to Nutrition Know-How, where in the next 12 episodes we will explore, educate, and empower you to discover, create, and most importantly, live in health and wellness forever. How will we do this? We will begin by working with someone who may be just like you, a victim of his current lifestyle, yet ready for change. We will journey toward a healthier you. We will visit grocery stores, farmers markets, restaurants. We will shop within your budget and learn how to make the healthiest choices for you and your family. We will learn about gardening, organic, hydroponic, and more. We will learn of all the resources in your local community that you can use: cooperative extension, senior centers, food banks, gyms, supermarkets, and your nutrition experts, registered dietitians. We will find the best ways to party with a healthy attitude. We know that 80% of all chronic diseases, 80% of what may eventually kill us, is lifestyle related. Obesity, diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, depression. Are you a statistic? Do you know someone who is? If you know 10 people, chances are you do, or you are. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not at all, and 10 being absolutely, rate yourself on the following. How motivated are you to make positive changes? How confident are you to make those changes? How ready are you to make those changes? Come join us as we travel along with Kevin and his journey towards a healthier you.
From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows, around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you too can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Welcome back, and let me welcome Kevin.
Hi.
To Nutrition Know-How.
Thank you.
Now today, Kevin, we're going to talk a little bit about you and your goals, okay? And what we hope to do for you here. Now tell me a little bit. What do you hope to gain from working together?
I want to lose probably 25, 30 pounds. Just be healthier overall as I go into my golden years, if you will.
Okay, all right. What would be most helpful to be sure to address today in our visit?
I think probably would be healthy choices to make. You know, I like to cook, I like to eat. Obviously, I do a bunch of different things with food, so I guess it would be the best for me to learn how to shape that towards a healthier lifestyle.
Okay, so you do a lot of cooking?
I do.
Oh,
every night I cook for my house, mostly, and my wife orders out.
Okay. Is that a struggle at all with?
No.
Okay.
No. This is just something that we've been talking about as it was going to come to fruition here at the studio, and I thought, what a great idea for me to be able to take advantage of your expertise, so I could accomplish a few personal goals.
Fantastic. Okay. If it's okay with you, let's just talk a little bit about your body weight.
Okay.
Okay. A tough topic for some, but how do you feel about your weight right now?
In my mind, I feel that it's too much for my frame. You know, I see myself on television, and I obviously have a belly, so that's something I'd like to get rid of.
Okay.
And I don't exercise at all, just so you know.
Okay.
So I probably need to do something that way too. But just saying that, I hopefully could cut my caloric intake down, or make it more healthy, or learn the process of how to not overeat and sit around watching TV with a bag of chips and a soda. Okay. That's what I normally do.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about the whole weight loss process?
I'm I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I mean, I understand that there's work involved and there's a commitment that has to be made. So I understand it's going to be a little, probably harder than I think it might be to break the bad habits and to make a conscious effort about it.
Okay. Have you ever tried to lose weight before?
No.
No. Okay. So throughout your life, have you always been at this weight, or has it creeped up on you? Or?
Well, I'm 49 now, so it's been creeping up. Like as I used to have a more active job here as opposed to what I do now.
Okay.
So I find I have a sedentary, except for weekends when I play with my kids and and nights. But in the wintertime, it just kind of keeps packing on and packing on. So I've never actually weighed as much as I do now, even though people that watch will see that I've progressed over the years.
Okay. So if you want to lose 25 to 30 pounds, what do you consider a reasonable amount of time to get there?
I would not be a reasonable person to ask on that, because I'd like, now would be good.
Sure.
I guess, though, it packed on slowly, so I guess to be realistic would probably be at least several months, maybe.
Okay, good. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. It doesn't come on overnight, and we're not going to get rid of it overnight. But, and I like some of the things that you're saying, because what you're saying is that, you're talking about lifestyle, you're talking about feeling healthier and feeling better and wanting to be more active, more, willing to do more things with your kids and your family, and look at the recipes and look at just the balance of the calories in and the calories out. So
right.
I think you're on the right track here,
cool.
and I am certain that we can help you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need help.
Oh, no. So tell me a little bit about your values and your goals. So you mentioned your kids. You play with your kids.
Right. Also,
family?
I'm a smoker. So
Okay.
and I'm quitting. I've promised my children that I'll quit smoking, and I know that adds even extra weight, and so that's what I've heard. I've never tried to quit smoking either, but everybody I've ever talked to say you're going to add 10 pounds, and at the weight I'm at now, an extra 10 pounds would probably be like the straw that kicked the camel. So that's another motivating factor, is I want to get it under control and learn how to, I guess, maintain myself without the added stress of another 10 pounds on top of not smoking and trying not to kill everybody.
Well, and as you know, weight, being overweight, or the obesity epidemic in our country is so related to so many chronic health diseases, hypertension, heart disease, diabetes. And even though you may not be currently diagnosed with any of those,
right.
your willingness right now to say, hey, wait a minute, let me stop here. It's kind of come on gradually over the years, but I don't want to go there. I have kids, I have a family, and these are things that I value, and I want to be around for them, right?
Right.
And you want to be able to play with them. You don't want to have
Definitely.
to sit back and watch them.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic. All right. So there's a connection there between your health and the values that you hold, right?
Is there? I've never really thought it that through.
Well, let's think about that for a second. So the healthier you are, right?
True.
What's that going to allow you to do?
The more things I'd like to do. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not like one of those forward thinkers that like linearly put it out, that I'm thinking if I do this, this will happen, and this will happen, this will happen. I'm kind of more of a start here and then I end there kind of guy. So this will be good for me.
Okay. Well, great. Sounds like you're on board.
I'm on board. I'm ready to roll.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, how motivated are you to make some changes? 1 being not at all, 10 being absolutely.
Today I'm at a 10.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll keep me at a 10.
Okay.
So, that's another thing that you should know about me. Sometimes I start at 10, and as the time goes by, I can slip myself into a 5 or a 4.
You know what? You're not alone.
Okay, good.
How many people start on the 1st of January? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and by the 1st of February, off track, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So the nice thing with working together is you're not only accountable to me,
right,
and we're going to communicate on a weekly basis, once or twice a week as we go forward.
Right.
You're accountable to the audience. Okay? So a little added pressure for you. But ultimately, you're accountable to yourself.
Right.
And that's the thing. I think so often people don't take ownership
Yes, that's true.
of their own health.
Because I could talk myself out of it easy and make some excuses as to why, it wouldn't happen. I had to do a show, I did whatever. So it'd be very easy for me to kind of like, slip it. But not if I have to answer to everybody else.
Right.
Then I have to be more on my toes, which is really good for me.
Okay. Well, and that will get you on track and, close to, if not where you want to be. But Kevin, I want you to realize this is forever. This is lifelong.
Yes.
So
yes.
I may not live in Delaware in 20 years.
Oh yeah, no, God. Hopefully, I won't be calling you in 20 years, texting you like. No. Hopefully, I'll learn enough in the time we're together that I can carry it forward up by myself. I think the great thing about you is you're going to help me establish the new habits as opposed to the old habits that I've had, and then I should be good enough to carry forward.
Okay. And again, I want you to kind of, talk yourself through every day as you're going forward. This is for life. This is for life. This is for life. This is not just till I get to that 25-pound point. Because so many people I've seen, they go on a diet to go off a diet. They reach that goal, but haven't learned to incorporate those behaviors into their
right. Yeah. See, I'm not
life.
looking at this as a diet.
Good.
Right. I'm looking at this as a way to totally change my eating habits, my philosophy of food, as opposed to just I'm going to go take NutraSweet for a while or something.
Okay. So in your mind, give me 5 positives to changing.
5 positives to changing. What would be a proper mental outlook? Would be a support group, I guess, initially. Education. Willpower, and I'm kind of stuck on that. That's about all I can come up with.
So after you do change, you can picture yourself in this healthy lifestyle. What are the positive things for you in that lifestyle?
The positive things? Able to breathe better health, long-term, I guess, health and agility, mental acuity, playing with my kids, just like not being on a walker and oxygen when I'm 60.
Okay.
Should all be pretty good.
Now, what are the cons to changing behavior?
The cons to changing behavior, I guess it would be the lifestyle things. I'm used to going out a couple nights a week with my friends for cocktails. I'm used to eating what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, as much as I want. I can go through the cons all day.
Okay.
So it's like everything, I'll be watching TV and I could get a carrot. We have carrots in the house, but I go for the bag of chips and a Dr. Pepper. Like comfort food, I guess, if you will, to me. And then, my God, that's how we all grew up, right? Like mashed potatoes, meatloaf, and like just everything, So I got to those are all the cons.
Okay.
Like everything that I would fall back to normally to do would be a con.
Okay, so making those changes is going to be the
Yeah,
toughest
I like
part.
a new education, like the new habit. Like old habits are hard to break. New habits are not very easy to establish.
Right.
So I guess those are the rough spots for me.
Okay. So if you were going to pick one thing that you can change today when you go home.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
I won't have a Dr. Pepper, and I won't have any potato chips.
All right. So when you say Dr. Pepper, do you typically have 1 a day, 2 a day?
2 or 3,
2
to be
or 3.
honest with you.
Okay. And what size are they?
12-ounce cans.
Okay. So 2 to 3 Dr. Peppers, the cans a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In just a minute, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay?
All right. So
All right.
that could be a good motivator.
Okay. We're gonna do that in just a minute. And then what did you say? You had the Dr. Pepper and what else?
Some potato chips or a cookie.
1 cookie?
Well, you can never have 1 cookie, can you?
know, I
It's
know,
kind of like
it's
1
tough.
potato chip. So I don't really count, but yeah, maybe a couple.
Okay, so snacks. Is that typically at night in front of the television, or where are you at that time?
Yes, that would be the late night
Okay.
snack, actually, because after school we have homework and you have all the different activities that you have to do. So the Dr. Pepper might be throughout the day, not
Okay.
just late, but yeah, to sit down and you're watching your favorite show and you just have a chip you know, a couple chips, and a soda. So I should just move it. I should move away from that, because then, well, I should do that.
But that's hard to make that change.
It is. I've been doing it for a long time.
So, what can you do instead, or how do you think that you can get around that?
It's got to be in the mind, because, as I said, there's already healthy things to eat there. My kids don't eat like I eat, you know, and they actually find it quite funny that I eat like I eat, because it's weird to them. You know,
So-
they learn in school and all the different things, the healthy plate and the balance and all that stuff. It's not that I don't have it available at my house. I just choose to go the other way.
Okay.
So I have to consciously choose not to do what I always do and do it the correct way, or a healthier way, a better way.
Okay. So so you're the only one in the house that drinks the Dr. Pepper.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So what can you drink instead of the Dr. Pepper?
Well, I drink a lot of water too, but I guess I don't know what else you could drink besides Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper.
Water is a great option.
Yes. I thought you meant as far as like a beverage that I enjoyed.
When your body is thirsty, it wants water.
Yes, that's true. I've heard that.
70% of your body is water.
Right.
So I like the idea of drinking water instead of Dr. Pepper.
Well,
How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, I agree 100%, because normally I would have, like, say 10 or 12 Dr. Peppers and no water, and I try to just have a few Dr. Peppers and mostly water throughout the day. But you go out to lunch, you know, you hit Wendy's, you grab it. I don't supersize anymore, but, you know, it's always like something. It's just so easy to just do it the way I've always done it.
Okay. But you're willing, on a scale of 1 to 10?
No, I'm a 10.
You're a 10?
I'm a 10.
So no Dr. Pepper?
No Dr. Pepper.
All
It's
right.
done. It's over.
All right. We heard it right here.
You did.
Okay. All right. So let's go back and let's just talk about what you eat in a day. So
Okay.
take me from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. You can talk about where you are, what foods you're getting, where you're getting them from, and just run through a typical day.
Typical day. Okay, I'd wake up and have a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and a cup of coffee. Then I'd get to work and have probably a Dr. Pepper at some point, and another couple, 3 or 4 cups of coffee. Lunch, I'd go to some takeout place, wherever it might be, from Subway to Wendy's to, you know, anywhere. And then I'd go home and make dinner, depending on what it is that I'm making. It could be anything from spaghetti to a stir fry.
Okay.
And then I'd snack my way through the rest of the night. And we've covered those.
Your snacks, yes. Okay. So going forward for the week ahead, you're going to give up the Dr. Pepper, you said.
I am.
Okay. Any other changes you can see yourself doing?
Yeah, well, I guess I would also want to stop the fast food takeouts at lunch and the happy hours. I forgot to mention a happy hour or two in there.
Okay.
So for the time being, that would probably be good to put a kibosh on the booze as well. And definitely the fast food. I should probably start making a lunch to bring to eat, or some snacks, that kind of thing, as opposed to pounding sodas and then going to.
That's a great idea. Can you see yourself doing that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you going to, so tonight, you're going to leave the studio today, you're going to go home, you're going to make dinner,
Yep.
and then you're going to be home with the kids. You're going to give up the Dr. Pepper and the snacks,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What are you going to have? How are you going to get through that? That's going to be hard.
Well, I figured it like this when I was thinking, because you'd kind of mentioned this earlier. So I figured I could make it a game, like with the kids, you know, like we can have some vegetable snack sticks or something, and water, and then make it. If I put them in on it, because they're already beating me up to lose weight and quit smoking. So if I bring them in, then you know how kids are, obviously. So they'll be pep, 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 pep. So it's like having my own little generals right there.
I love it. That's a great idea.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Okay. And then tomorrow morning, will you pack your lunch before you come to work, or will you do it tonight?
Yeah, either or.
Okay.
I'd probably like to do it in the morning so it doesn't sit around too long.
Okay. And then tomorrow when you come into work, then you would normally be having Dr. Pepper and coffee all day.
Yeah, I'll bring a big jug of water.
Okay.
So I can keep that in the fridge, and I'll leave the Dr. Pepper behind.
Okay.
I'll bring it to Daps, give it to
I have a
you.
little present for you. Here's your very own water bottle.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And if you sip on that all day long, try to get 3 to 4 of those in a day instead of the Dr. Pepper. Does that work?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alrighty.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so you got the kids on board.
I got the kids. That'll be good.
You're going to be drinking water instead of Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight when you're sitting down in front of the television, you're used to this, snacking.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time.
Okay.
You know, but definitely at some point in some show after they've all gone to bed, there will be, you know, obviously something to snack on while I watch TV. I like sunflower seeds a lot, too. I chew those all the time.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. We'll have to talk about those because I think they're a little salty. But, you know, we'll go through it.
All right. And you're going to bring your lunch.
I'm going to bring my lunch.
Okay.
I think, well, we'll probably have to go over that, too, because probably what I would pack for lunch might be just as bad as going to the fast food place.
Well,
you know.
we'll talk about that. We'll come up with a meal plan for you and just kind of work through some different ideas. But for right now, the goals that you're setting for yourself, you're owning them.
Right.
Those are your goals, okay? And that's the most important key.
I think I've made them small enough to accomplish, you know, so I don't get discouraged. I think it's a good starting point for me.
Yeah, they're definitely achievable. Okay. I think that's fantastic. Now, you mentioned that you don't do any exercise.
Well, besides running after kids and playing with them, but no, I don't go to a gym and work out.
And you know what? You don't have to go to a gym. If you're active with your kids every day for an hour every day, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, at least an hour, but yes.
I think that a lot of us think that you have to go to the gym, or you have to go on an hour run, or you have to, you know, lift weights. And it doesn't have to be that way.
Right.
I mean, back in the old days, we went outside and played hopscotch. We played tag. We jump roped. We, you know, ran around the house, drove mom crazy. That's active. Your body's moving. It's when we're sitting sedentary, doing this thing, you know, that's where we get into trouble. So trying to build more activity into your life. Now, you also mentioned that your job is pretty sedentary.
I pretty much sit around a lot of the day, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Desk jobs are kind of a killer for people.
They sure are. I actually know some folks that have actually lifted their computers up onto boxes and now stand at their desks all day instead of sitting at the desk.
Oh, wow.
Some other folks have learned to sit on top of a fitness ball.
Okay.
So that you're actually working your core while you're sitting at your desk.
That would be a beautiful thing.
So, or just try to get up and walk around.
Yeah.
And get as much activity in your day as you can. All right. So I like you're being active with the kids and you got them on board. Fantastic. Okay. So, greatest obstacle in making healthy changes for you is?
Just habits, I guess.
Right. Old habits.
Old habits.
Okay. And what you're going to do today to change or work around those?
No chips and Dr. Peppers.
Okay.
Or sodas of any kind. Damn it.
Now, and remember, it's not just soda. Soda
No.
gets a bad rap, but it's sweet tea, lemonades, drinks, even fruit juices to an extent. I would much rather encourage you to have an apple instead of apple juice, an orange instead of orange juice.
Okay.
Okay. You get more fiber that way and more nourishment.
Okay, I can do that.
More feeling of fullness, I guess.
Sure. I'll stick to a water beverage.
There you go.
Coffee, I can still do my coffee?
We'll work on, we'll address that.
Okay. All right, very good.
All right, I want you to have achievable and see progress.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Well, I think we've got some great goals here, and we are ready to move forward. And you are going to have a fantastic week, and
Cool.
we will get together again next week and show the audience, and you can show me how well you're doing.
Okay, good.
All right,
Look
Kevin.
forward. Thanks.
Good working with you.
You too.
And stay tuned. We'll be right back.
From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around Town, City Scene, Cook to Order, Product Knowledge, and The Tim Call Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you, too, can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
And welcome back. Kevin?
Yes.
I brought you to all of this. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Isn't this great? Okay.
Except for I'm not standing in front of the side I'd be more comfortable normally standing in front of.
Well, we do say everything in moderation, but I do want to look at some labels, okay? Mm-hmm. But yeah, isn't this pretty?
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Anything here you could eat?
I actually eat a lot of it. Not some of it, but a lot of it I do already.
All right, fantastic. Well, we're going to continue to work with and try to incorporate more and more fruits, vegetables, whole grains,
yes,
low-fat dairy into your diet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, we did mention your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, we love the Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Now, I do want to just do a little label reading with you, okay?
Okay, very good.
So, one serving is?
1 can.
Okay. So, in 1 can, how much sugar is there?
40, I guess, grams?
Right, grams, okay? 40 grams. We're going to look and see what 40 grams looks like.
Okay.
Okay? So, if you would hold this for me, and this is white table sugar.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's what's in the Dr. Pepper?
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, so there's about 5 grams in a teaspoon. Okay.
Oh my God.
So 40 divided by 5 is 8. So 1, 2.
It's not going to fit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
So in your can of Dr. Pepper, in 1 can,
is that much sugar?
Is that much sugar.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot of sugar.
Mm-hmm. And how many cans do you typically get in a day?
3 or 4 of these.
Okay. All right. Motivation to change?
I'd say. I might not have to do anything else.
Okay.
I'm just teasing.
And I just want to show you, in other sugary beverages, there's even more. Okay, depending on the size, of course, but also the amount. So in this bottle of tea, you'll see a serving size is
8 ounces.
But how many servings are in 1 container?
2.5.
So most of us would just drink the whole bottle, right?
I would, yes, I would.
Okay, so then what you would need to do is for the nutrition facts, multiply the nutrition facts by 2.5.
Oh, wow. So it's the same.
So
it's 22 on here, so that would be 44. So if I drank the whole thing, it's like drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Well, it's actually 55.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because it's 2.5.
You're right.
So it's 11. So it in this bottle is 8, 9, 10, 11 grams of sugar.
Wow.
Or 11 teaspoons of sugar. Okay?
Okay.
Motivation to get away from sugary beverages?
I'm done, yes.
Okay, let me take that away. All right. Motivation to try some healthier options?
That's right, yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
That's great. All right, well, we look forward to the future,
Me
Kevin?
too. Me too. I can't wait to check back in and tell you what we've done.
Okay, and we'll see y'all next time.